We're standing in front of Century 21 with Mark Gittler, the operating officer of all of the Century 21 stores, and in front of all these twinkling red strung lights. Mark, tell me a little bit about the lights and why they are up.
Well, the family from Century really loves New York and is a big part of the New York environment. And being across from the World Trade Center and having so many tourists who come from our reputation as having incredible value and incredible merchandise, the thought was, why not make this downtown area as beautiful as possible and add to the festive spirit of the holiday and have that beautiful sense of beauty, during the holiday season. And the customers love it, the employees love it, and it just adds such a wonderful thing to the downtown area across from the World Trade Center.
Well, it's interesting that we're across from the World Trade Center, and it's basically just a construction zone, so you're not really getting very many pedestrians except for the one street the building is on. Why did you choose this side as opposed to the other side of Century 21?
Good question. It's very simply what you said. It is across from the World Trade Center. It's a construction zone, and the feelings New Yorkers have and the country has, we all have for this site in particular. And to have the beautiful lights done on this side of the building facing the site, it just makes it a warmer, more beautiful, festive thing.
So when Matthew Schwamm of Holiday Images came to you with the idea of strings of red lights with just a few twinkling white ones in the background, what did you think of that?
I thought it was terrific. I mean, to encompass the full facade of the outside of the building is just beautiful. And we made a decision to keep it on 24 hours a day. So during the day, you see it also, and then when it turns to dusk, it's just beautiful. And of course, when the sun starts coming up, it's unbelievable.
I wonder how far away you can still see the buildings. Have you heard of any reports from a clear night in Jersey, people seeing the red lights?
I can't say directly, but we've had so many comments from people, pedestrians walking by, customers, about the lights and how beautiful they are.
How long can people come out and check out the lights?
Well, right now they'll be up till January 15th, but we're looking at possibly doing something for a longer period of time.
Well, we're standing outside of Century 21, and we're now talking to the president and CEO, Matthew Schwamm of Holiday Image. Matthew, let's talk about the lights that are behind me right now, the string of red and the twinkling white. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, kind of how we approach most projects. We start by talking to our customer, finding out what their objectives are. Their objective was to create something really important for downtown Manhattan. And from a design point of view, what we do is we look at architecture, we look at budgets, we look at material, and we come up with the best solution for kind of the collective package of questions that we've asked.
So I got to ask you, how many lights are up here, and how did you manage to get them up 4 stories high?
Yeah, well, there's about 75,000 between the red and the clear LEDs. So that means 400 or 500 strings of lights. It's a laborious process. There are custom brackets, men working on the roof, men working on the ground, and men working on cranes in the air. So it's complex. Probably about 25 people on a team for 2 nights putting the project together.
Now, Mark said that these lights were set to be on 24 hours a day for weeks. What kind of lights did you choose, and why did you choose them as opposed to the traditional mini bulbs? Yeah,
well, good question. So we went with LED lights, and one of the reasons, so there are a few reasons why people go with LED lights. One, they burn brighter, so at night the colors are more vibrant, and even during the day they show up more vibrant. And one big reason is that they last for 30,000 hours compared to a traditional mini light, which lasts for 2,500 hours. So we build this job once, and these lights will last, conceptually, they will last for 15 or 20 years without burning out.
How far around are they in the building? Are they covering the entire building, or are they just on one side?
Well, they're covering the entire facade of Portland Street, and then they turn and about 20 feet in on each side street.
Yeah. Come down to Century 21, check out the lights. Better yet, check them out at night. For WCBS 880.com, this is Roxanne Geyer.